The new year is a great time to start eating better and to strive for a healthier lifestyle. And here to help is nutritionist and super chef Dean Sheremet of the network show My Kitchen Rules. Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Good morning, Brad. I am fantastic. I'm ready to get this new year kicked off right.
I love it. And let's talk about, of course, clean meals and clean eating. What does that mean?
So, it is the new year. Everyone's focused on trying to take those steps to eat cleaner and live healthier. I know for me, I'm trying to make a real good push into reducing my carbon footprint. So I'm trying to make sure I'm actually putting the recycling in the recycling, using less hot water. And I've incorporated cooking with propane, which is a great addition to my healthier lifestyle because it's going to put a lot less CO2 into the air versus traditional electric cooking. Most people don't realize that 60% of that electricity is tied into natural gas and coal burning, which is going to put a lot more CO2 into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I love that. And that's been the topic lately about, of course, gas stoves and people switching over to propane, like you said, and using that. Why is that so great for the family?
It's really safe for the family. And I like to tell everybody, no matter what you're cooking, it's really about educating yourself about properly ventilating your house, making sure you're cooking with the right oils at the right temperature, making sure if you have one of these hoods, you're kicking it on or at least opening the door just to get a lot of that fresh air in. And I don't know when the last time you had your oven serviced, but a lot of people don't even know when the last time it was serviced to have your machinery operating at its full capacity as well. So kind of taking those little tips and tricks is going to make you have a more effective result in the end.
I like it. Okay, you are a super chef, and we know that chefs love using gas. Why is that when they cook?
I mean, chefs love to use gas because of the precision and the reliability. We know that whenever we turn that flame down, we're going to have an accurate heat for whatever product we're cooking. And even outside of the kitchen, for me, I have a 4-year-old son who tends to run around and put his hands where they don't belong. So I know that when I turn that flame off, the heat's going to dissipate a lot faster than those traditional electric stoves that tend to stay hotter way longer.
So I like that. And what are some of the benefits of this?
So there's a lot of benefits. One of the main benefits is that you're reducing the CO2 that's going into the atmosphere, like I said, versus electric cooking. And you have the knowledge and the ability to make sure that if there's a storm that happens or something knocks out your power, but diversifying that energy mix and having propane, at least powering the major things, like your appliances, you know that you're always going to be able to put a really great meal on the table for your family. I live in LA and we had storms that knocked people off the grid for a while, and I had friends that had propane backups or propane-powered houses, and they were in the clear.
I love it. Okay, you understand right now everyone's starting to gather around the TV here at the studio. I know at home too, because you're going to give us a little tip on some meals and recipes that you know that could be cooked using gas.
Absolutely. So you can have all these meals on the table super fast. It's a great way to kickstart that diet into the new year. I got a little something for everybody. If you're a meat eater, I have a really beautiful skirt steak with a bright salsa verde. If you're more seafood, I've got a shrimp with spicy Asian greens, has a really, really great kick to it. And if you're classic, and this is actually my son's favorite dish, funny enough, is spaghetti and clams, which is always a crowd pleaser. And if you have any picky eaters, you can always pick out the clams, and everybody loves pasta.
Chef Dean, you just showed me that clam dish. All right, when you come to Arizona, because I'll have you come in, cook here at the studio, whatever, because that looks so delicious for everybody. Oh man, so I love it. But I'm sorry, you just threw me off there. Chef, let everybody know where they can find out more information about what we've been talking about, and of course, when you gonna come to Phoenix.
Absolutely, I'll put my tour schedule. I'll make sure Phoenix is in there. You can go to propane.com/Chef Dean. You can find all these delicious recipes, and it'll talk about anything that we talked about today in regards to propane.
I love it. Chef, thank you very much for joining us this morning. And now you made us all hungry, but hey, we're going to go cook with propane and be smart.